What's going on? Victor here, and it is a few days after Christmas. I got my best bud Stanley down here from Virginia.
You've seen me before.
From the U.S. Navy. Got his lovely girlfriend Kat on the boat.
Beyonce.
Oh,
Beyonce.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Beyonce.
We got Brookie.
Good morning.
We were greeted with a beautiful flat calm ocean. We actually just pulled up to one of these buoy balls out here out of Hillsobor Inlet. We're gonna get the chum bag going and we're gonna try to get some speedos. Kind of just going into today with an open mind and just seeing what the ocean lets us catch, and we'll take it from there. We got our chum block going in the bag right over the side of the boat, and then you just gotta wait for the baits to come. I'm gonna get some squid ready for hopefully when the speedos show up, but I'm gonna drop some squid down and see if we can catch some grunts for bait, because grunts make real good snapper grouper bait. What is this, a spot or a grunt? Oh, it's a filefish. Even worse. Look at that crazy guy. We don't want him. Huh? Probably a grunt. Oh, look at that thing.
Oh, Spanish hogfish?
Very exotic. 2 fish tank fish.
Yeah, Spanish hogfish.
I don't think I've ever caught a parrotfish on hook and line. Look at how pretty that is. Look at that. And then a Spanish hogfish. They don't get as big as regular hogfish, but they look really cool. Also a good fish for a fish tank. Don't know what these are called, but they kind of look like a blue runner. But he's gonna go in the well. That's a, I don't know. Man, you're in parrotfish heaven.
Hey. Pretty.
Okay, so we did not find the speedos at our first spot, and that is why I love having the trolling motor. So if you guys fish offshore and you do any type of bottom fishing or bait fishing, being able to go from spot to spot without having to throw an anchor or rely on a buoy is a game changer. Garmin Kraken trolling motor, greatest thing ever. You're gonna see us use it a lot today, going from wreck to wreck or spot to spot. We just pulled up on this little shipwreck in like 70 feet of water. Gonna try to get the speedos there, so I'm gonna hit spot lock here. So look, it's as easy as hitting this little button, the little anchor button, and now we're gonna be stuck here, right on top of the wreck. You don't drift, you don't move at all. And let's say you're bottom fishing and you wanna move 20 feet that way. I can hit these arrows, I can move forward, back, wherever I want. So we're gonna get the chum bag in and hopefully these speedos come up.
Lizardfish.
Wow, that's a
That
big
is
one.
Dude, keep him, that's a grouper bait.
Is it?
100%. Stanley, you're gonna catch the grouper of the day on that thing, I guarantee you.
Think so?
Yes.
All right.
Don't kill him though.
Called a lizardfish. I guess they look like lizards and they hang on the bottom. Something swims over them, they smack them. Oh, he's back! On the jig! This feels bigger. It's definitely not a lizardfish. Probably beneath. Oh, it's a big yellow.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Dang, Stanley, keep him.
Ah!
Stanley, you're the man. You know that? We can actually use a couple of those for dinner. Woo! Look at, we're not even at the spot. We're bait fishing and we're catching dinner. Keep dropping those things.
I see a jig and I gotta try it. So that right there is a yellow jack. It's a pretty big one. They don't get too big, but this is a nice one. And I believe they make good sashimi. Right, Vic?
Oh yeah, great sashimi.
Yeah, it's a good sashimi fish. Definitely try these guys out. Catch them.
Got another yellow
Oh,
jack.
I don't know. It's one drag.
You should come here and micro jig for the yellow jacks. You'd catch them.
Yeah. It's got some shoulders to it.
Oh my gosh. That scared me.
That scared me.
I don't know what this is. He's coming up.
Another yellow jack.
Yeah. At least we'll have something to eat, you know, if the grouper thing doesn't work out. But I'm confident on today. It's a nice day. Good friends.
You gonna eat that yellow jack?
I will not eat this yellow jack, but any of you would love to eat this yellow jack.
Well, that's because he doesn't eat fish.
I do
period.
not eat fish, yeah. It's nothing against this fish. I just don't eat any fish at all. I'm here for the fun. and then feeding the family. So
We'll get him some dino nuggies for dinner. That's more of Stanley's speed.
And fries. And more ketchup probably for him. He likes his ketchup.
We're finally at our fishing destination. It's about noon. And bait fishing's been tough lately. Like the last 3 times we went out, it's taken hours to get bait, so we didn't get what we wanted. We have no ballyhoo, we have no speedos. All we have is some grunts and some dead bait, but we're gonna make the most of it. Stanley's dropping in the back. I'm dropping right here on the side. And Bricky's dropping as well, and hopefully we get some late season black grouper, which are about to close December 31st. So wish us luck. So this is what we're fishing, just these grunts. And I like to hook them right here in the head. They're pretty hardy. And we actually caught a black grouper on one the other day, which you guys are gonna see in the second half of this video with Brick's dad. I'm big. I got something. I don't know what I got. I might have a real fish. I might not have a shark. Oh yeah, he's in the wreck. He's in some type of structure.
yeah, you feel him pulling away?
No, but I mean, it made sense. He wasn't taking any line. He's got to be in something.
Yeah.
If it was a shark, it'd be taking line. It's got to be something wrapped inside the wreck. Let's see if he'll swim out. Yeah.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, he's out.
Yep. He's in it, but he's out at the same time. Like I could feel him in the structure. Come on. Oh, broke off. But he was about to be out. That was a bottom fish. There was no way that was a shark.
That was a grouper for sure.
We gotta slide the trolling motor up like 20 feet that way. That's why I love this thing. Because if you're getting rocked or in the wreck, you can just slide up a little bit further away from your spot and you alleviate that problem.
It feels like straight bottom. It is looking very sharky. Woo!
That's a gum-gum shark.
That feels like a giant gum-gum shark.
So we're gonna check back with you in about 10 minutes.
If my back's still there.
It's actually a bullhead lemon shark. It's a very rare form of a lemon shark. It's bullhead. If you want, we can get it mounted.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh, I was gonna give him some pets. Shark bait, haha.
That is. It's the craziest fog we've ever seen. I don't think I've ever been out of this inlet when there's fog this thick. You can barely see in front of you. You probably have like 50 feet of viz.
Oh, we're on! We got him! Oh!
You got cut off?
No! Victor's favorite jig!
Another one you lost?
Oh, that was a big mac though. It was probably like this big.
My great-grandfather gave me that jig. Back in Slovakia, hand-tied.
Hand-tied it.
Now it's gone.
No.
Lost forever.
Alright, well.
Put on another one.
What was that saying I used yesterday? They're not my jigs, so.
Over there.
Did you catch it on your grandfather's jig?
Yeah.
He so did.
Look at that mackerel. That's a nice looking grouper bait. It's a zero mackerel. Oh, look at the follower right there. You know, one day we gotta just come here and just spend the day mackerel fishing. Put a ballyhoo on a kite. In the boat, skipper.
Drop it right back down.
Stanley, with that,
the other one's right underneath.
with that matching color combo, you just look like such a skipper today.
Drop it down.
Show me it.
Yeah, Cirro mackerel.
What's the difference between a Cirro and a Spanish, Stanley?
Spanish have dots, Cirros have lines. There's also a size limit difference too. Spanish have to be bigger, I think. No,
Cirros
it's a
Cirros have no size limit. They're unregulated.
It's not a Spanish.
No, that's a
Cirro.
Cirro. They have lines. Yeah.
Because of the lines.
Come on, Brooke.
Spanish have dots.
Come on, Brooke. Another mackerel.
We could just mackerel fish today at this point. Like,
We could.
sit here and
Woohoo!
screamer. Sit here and bow mackerel. Just tied that jig on. We're running low though.
Thank you, Stanley.
Putting Vic on the fish, you know. Oh, where's the other jig?
Oh no, there's no other one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there is. There's a big one with him.
Where's the other jig?
Ah!
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's an eater, dude. That's a dinner size one. So there's two different types of mackerel we have in Florida. You got Spanish mackerel, which like the colder water, and then you have Sierra mackerel, which we have these guys pretty much year round. Really common on the shallow patch reefs, and especially this time of year. But these guys get pretty big. We used to catch them off. So yeah, these guys get pretty big. They'll get all the way up to 15 pounds. We used to catch them on whole goggle eyes at the pier, but this is about the average size you catch. We're gonna keep them because even if we don't use them for bait, they're delicious. They're a little less oily than a Spanish mackerel, but good for sashimi or just nice grilled fish.
Today is Victor's birthday! So, New Year's Eve, and Victor's a New Year's Eve baby. So, everybody in the comments, comment down below, wish him happy birthday, tell him how much you love him and all his videos, because you know he's going to read all the comments. You better leave that in, Vic.
Thanks, Brooke. It's my sweet 16. My gosh, did you see that?
Was that a mackerel?
Yes!
I just skied you almost for it.
He almost jumped in the boat. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've seen a lot of things.
Tell him on the radio said there's no speedos.
Oh!
Oh my god!
They did it again! Did you get that one, Dennis?
I was recording.
Let's go get
Oh
more.
my gosh!
Let's go get more crappie jigs. This is exciting.
Dude, what the heck?
Vic is tight on another mackerel. You know, yesterday didn't work out, so today we'll catch anything we can.
Watch out, fam.
Boat flip that thing.
They're all just so little chunky. They look so cool. Our speedos didn't show up at our first spot, so we moved to another spot, put a chum bag in, and we're gonna see if we can't get some bait here, but we're definitely not gonna make the same mistake as yesterday and spend all day bait fishing. If we don't get them, we'll just have to make do with what we got. We'll fish our gogs.
Still running for the wreck. Oh my god, look at that hook.
You're really consistent with that jig, huh?
Dude, I guess. Oh my god.
A nice mutton?
I have no idea.
An AJ anything.
It has to be. Maybe an AJ. He's pulling a lot of drag.
It's a jack.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a yellow jack. It's a big yellow jack.
Really?
Yeah, it's a nice yellow jack. It's like the same size as yesterday.
How did you pull more drag?
We don't need a gaff one, but I guess we...
Yeah, grab him.
Nice job. Actually, that's bigger than yesterday.
That's bigger, yeah, for sure.
Dude, you found the yellow jack hole. We
I
know
don't
where
know.
to come back.
That's a fatty.
Stanley just bounces this jig on the bottom. And for the last 2 days, he's been catching some nice size yellow jacks. I'm gonna lose my mind. All I wanted for my birthday was a live well full of speedos. Ah! It's happening! It's happening!
The day is coming together.
This boy
Stanley.
Yes.
has been so sad because the last, 4 times we haven't came out, haven't been able to catch speedos. It's so crazy that you'll go to the same place, you'll catch them one day, the next 4 days they're not there, and then
That's
bam,
a
they're
speedo
back.
kiss. That's a speedo kiss.
Finally, he's happy.
I won't be happy until they're in the live well.
Come on, Vicky.
There
Come
we
on,
go.
Vicky.
Finally, birthday speedos for
Today
Vic.
is turned around.
In the well you go. Vic, turn the floor well on. Okay, so all we're doing for the speedos, little gold hook, just a little piece of squid, and you just try to trick them and make them think that it's another part of the chum slick. They have very small mouths, so you gotta fish a super small hook, just like that little gold hook, and just a little piece of bait. 4-pound leader. They're incredibly leader shy too. So, and they're just kind of hanging around. They come up and down with the slick, and I'm just floating the squid back there.
What did Stanley say this morning about getting 50 speedos?
That he would wear a speedo for the rest of the day.
I did. Alright, so we can only catch 49 then. And then we're leaving.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I'm telling you, I'm gonna have more fun catching these than anything all day. I think they feel the hook. That's why you like immediately have to set the hook. Otherwise you miss them. Thank you, Rick. Sorry. Sorry. The trick is, as soon as you see them eat it, if you don't set the hook, you're not getting them because they spit it immediately. So you gotta like really key in on your squid.
Did it touch the water?
Right, no, but
I only want to hear it if it touches the water.
You guys like to make fun of me. I like to say the rod almost touches the water and all these guys make fun of me.
I said it, and then they're
Oh,
like,
oh, it's almost touching the water. It's touching the water. Stanley,
Let's do
that's the third.
give me a nibble. They want to.
Listen, there's not a lot of people you meet in your lifetime who are the third of something. This is Stanley Crayson, the bloodline, the Polish bloodline, the third Stanley Crayson.
Slovakian brother here.
I'm just Victor Hlubin, the number one. So we're patiently waiting, and I gotta give some love to Brian Conley. So all the rods you guys see us fishing, we got a nice brand new matching set of rods, spinners, conventionals. The last sword video you guys saw, we got some nice sword rods from him. He makes amazing offshore stuff local to West Palm Beach. So if you guys are in the market for some offshore stuff, you can save 10% off all Conley fishing products. He also makes a bunch of high-speed lures, jigs, all sorts of stuff. Use my code LANDSHARK at checkout, or if you guys go in the shop mention, you get 10% off. Look at this guy. They make some incredible work. It's a gorgeous mahi painted gaff. You got the comfortable finger grips, split grip, even got a gimbal in the back so that way when you're running, your gaff's not gonna fly off the boat. It's great stuff. I'm gonna catch his fish. I don't know. It didn't pull at all. I don't really know who has it, to be honest.
Oh, you got it. Give me the gap.
It's a cuda, Stanley.
Cuda?
Yeah. No, it's a cuda. I don't know what just happened. I was just reeling up to check my bait. I'm sure this guy is one of the culprits that's been cutting us off the whole time. He had a whole Speedo down there.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
Uh-huh. Does it look like the scale that we had earlier, Stanley?
It does, it does. That's the barracuda that got away.
Should we eat him?
Not today.
Okay, Mr. Stinky Bear. I can't believe this fish just... I went to check my bait. No one's rod was going off. I felt it was a little heavy and he was just there. He wasn't pulling at all. Fish are acting very weird today. I don't know what's going on. We have two beautiful Speedos on a kite. We have live dog lies down there. Nothing's getting touched. Fish are in a funk today. Okay, so we're about to slow troll some Speedos. Got a nice wire rig, Mustad big gun hook, nice lively Speedo. And we're gonna slow troll these, so I'm gonna hook them in the nose. So one hook goes in the nose, and you gotta hold these guys super tight because you do not want to get a treble hook in you. Okay, so now I put the tail hook, the tail treble hook, and then this sliding treble hook, just like so. That's what it looks like. Let that out, Stan. Let them out slow because otherwise the hooks, like you want constant tension on it. You know what I mean? Brooke, put it in gear. I mean, how could you not get excited putting this thing out? They put out so much vibration. Killer, killer baits. Okay, once again, single hook in the nose so he swims nice. Treble hook in the tail. Both rods are getting super nervous. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Something down there is making the Speedos very unhappy. Come on, be the one. Be the one.
Get the deep rod out of the way?
Yeah, get that deep rod out of the way. Yeah, it's on. It's just swimming towards me. Oh, look at that rod. I just love knowing that something is big enough to eat this bait.
Yeah.
It's kind of swimming up top right here. What are you gonna be? It's long. Oh no, we got the other line. Reel that line in, Stanley. We got some real fast, 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 fast. We fight pretty loose drag because we got a lot of treble hooks, and treble hooks are known to pull, so relatively loose drag. Screamed it real nice though. All 3 rods were super nervous, so there's probably a school of fish chasing them, and one of them committed. Oh, reach, Stanley, reach. Wait. There you go. Nice. Man, you got him literally in the head. Good job. Nice gap shot.
That
There we
birthday
go.
king.
Woo!
King land shark.
When's the last time we caught a kingfish? It's been a long time. That's one hell of a gaff shot though, Stanley. Look at that.
I was trying, I didn't want to mess up.
You caught him sniffing the gaff. All right, there we go. We got a nice 15-pound kingfish. Gonna make perfect fish dip for the smoker. Good morning, everybody. It is the day after Christmas. We got Brooke's dad on the boat. We got Brookie.
Good morning.
We got Dennis behind the camera. So we're at our bait spot right now. We fished about a week ago with Brooke and her dad, and we got some nice big black groupers for the boat. So we're gonna kind of go back to the same spot.
I do want to say one thing. Our old boat is still available. It's listed on Boat Trader. Just punch in 247 Edgewater. We're ready to get rid of it, and it's a good boat. Everything on it works. It's just been serviced. We had a lot of fun on it for 9 years. It's time for somebody else to have fun on it. So look it up on Boat Trader. Let us know.
We're gonna have it linked below for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna just load up, I don't know, we'll get like 10 of these guys, these grunts. So we wait for the speedos to come. Okay, so we got 3 rods right now fishing off the side of the boat. Brooke and her dad both have the same thing, 65-pound braid, 80-pound leader, 7.0 Mustad Demon circles, and they're fishing a little bit of a smaller grunt. I have the stand-up here. I have a 50 right here with a little heavier line and leader and a much bigger grunt. See if we can entice a bigger black grouper to bite. Oh, I saw that bite.
What?
Aren't you glad you got 80-pound?
Yes, sir.
Ow! I think it's the right flavor. I told you we should have came here earlier. Started fishing these grunts.
Talk to us, Dad.
Well, I was very confident using a grunt. I was looking forward to it, and it didn't take. I think I had just hit bottom, and I was on.
You guys, I'm not kidding. We've been here less than 5 minutes. It's a grouper. I don't think. Actually, he might be legal. Look at that. Yeah, he's legal.
He's legal,
Good
baby.
job.
He's legal, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pick that thing up.
Day after Christmas, another Christmas present under the tree.
I got news for you. That 80-pound leader didn't hurt me one bit. Huh? Huh? Didn't take long to get that bite.
Good job.
Woo! That felt good. A little bit smaller fish than the ones that took me into the wreck last week, but I'll take this fish. She's beautiful.
We're gonna measure him just to be
Yeah,
sure, but
absolutely.
he'll be 24 inches.
Absolutely.
Here, I'll just head down towards the end. So, oh yeah, he's good all day. So you got yourself 29, almost 30-inch black grouper. They got to be 24 inches. And this is a really special fish right now because these guys are about to close January 1st. From January to May, till the beginning of the May, they're closed. So we're getting our last little bit of grouper fishing in before the season closes.
How's it feel, Dad?
Oh man, I feel good, you know. we started putting those grunts in there, and I'm like, I can't wait to drop down a grunt. I feel very confident. And there it is, proof in the pudding.
So as you guys see the thumbnail of this video, we did catch a grouper, but it was a different day and it was a while ago, so we actually gave that fish to Brooke's parents and they enjoyed it, took it to a couple restaurants. They love doing hook and cook. So we're gonna eat some of this mackerel, which I'll never put my nose up to. I love zero mackerel. I think they're a little bit milder in flavor, a little bit less oily than something like a Spanish. This is an 8-inch Dexter flexible fillet. They got pretty soft meat, so you don't want to go with an aggressive knife. You see, real soft meat. Excellent if you eat it the first few days as sashimi, sushi, ceviche. Like I was saying, I grew up catching a lot of these off of the pier. We used to get some big ones on trolley rigs. Anyone who knows what that is knows what I'm talking about. But so that was 3 days fishing out of Hillsboro. There were some good times, there were some very slow times, but fishing is fishing at the end of the day. It's always fun. It's always a blessing to be able to make videos for you guys. So sorry if I had a bad attitude towards the beginning, but sometimes I could just get down on myself because I want to put the best video out and for you and not have it be boring. But yeah, we got a good family dinner coming up, so I'll see you guys in the kitchen. So big plot twist. We're not having black grouper, we're not having zero mackerel, we're not having yellowjack because all that fish is gone. We actually went out and caught some golden tiles the other day, and I wanted to wrap up this video because it was already kind of all over the place. That's how it's keeping it real with you guys. Sometimes you go out 3 days to make one video. That's just the way it is. So we got golden tilefish, and I actually have Brooke's family coming over to eat a different recipe, but this is for this video. We're gonna make a delicious golden tilefish crudo. So what I already did with this fish is hit it with some salt and a little sugar to kind of cure it. That sugar and salt is gonna get deep in the layers of that fish, season it, flavor it, help it retain its moisture. And what we're gonna do right now is get it prepped for slicing. So I want, when you're doing crudo, you gotta picture the size fish you want. So I like manageable pieces. I don't want someone to have too big of a mouthful of fish because I don't find that very appetizing. But look at these giant, beautiful flakes. So how about just like so? We're gonna go with about that big. And tilefish is amazing as a sashimi fish. So now we're just going down on our plate. And the reason I love making crudo is you can get so creative with the different types of flavors and sauces you do with it. I'm gonna do a passion fruit lime base to go along with our fish. I think that any type of fruit or citric note goes so good with raw fish. Okay, so this right here in this bowl is passion fruit. If you've never seen what it looks like, it's a little round fruit. You cut it in half and it kind of looks crazy when you see it. It's kind of snotty, but the flavor is amazing. It's like the perfect amount of sour and sweet. One of my favorite fruits, but so expensive. This is $20 of passion fruit in this bowl. I don't know why it's so expensive, but it's worth it. Now we're gonna go in with the juice of half a lime. And since it can be a little too sour, I'm just gonna add a little bit of sugar to balance it out. Okay, mix this up. And we're just gonna go right on top of our fish. And just drizzle it on there. Make sure we spread it out evenly. It's so pretty too, all those seeds. First time I ever had passion fruit was actually in Panama at the Pana Fishing Lodge. And ever since then I've become obsessed. It's just so hard to find locally by us. That in itself, you could gorge on. It would be delicious. But we're gonna spruce it up a little bit, go around with some sliced cucumber, okay, as well as some sliced radish. Radish is not only beautiful, but has a really good, crisp, pretty mild flavor. I like it. I think it pairs very well with fish. Now we got two things left. We're gonna just go down with some arugula microgreens and then just a drizzle of olive oil across the whole thing. Balance it out, all that sweetness. So easy to make. It looks complicated, it looks fancy, it's beautiful, but you're just slicing fish, slicing vegetables, get that flavor, the marinade that you want, and it's as easy as that. Deb's gonna be the first one to try the golden tilefish crudo. I know you're gonna like it, so I'm gonna give you a bunch.
Very refreshing.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
That's very different. It's very citrusy, like nothing I've ever had.
What about the raw fish?
It just goes down nice. Yeah, it's not hard to eat at all.
No?
You're not a big sushi guy.
I'm not. I love the way Victor cooks his fish, but this is kind of like a delicacy. You know, you're trying something that not everybody knows how to make. I've never seen it made before.
That's why it's in a small cup.
Crazy.
Come on, fish, what do you think? Let's see.
No, it's really good. Super good. It has a lot of flavor that you don't get in anything else. So it's hard for me to say anything because it is a pretty unique dish. Very good though.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Golden tilefish, nice and firm, get flakes in your mouth. That sugar and salt cure that I did, you can taste it through the flesh of the fish. Passion fruit is just so light and citrusy. You get a little crunch from the radish, microgreens, a little hint of olive oil. I could eat a giant bowl of this.
That's good down to the last little drop, man. Just very good, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, passion fruit is Victor's favorite fruit. I don't even think I had ever seen a passion fruit before. I've had passion fruit, but never directly out of like the fruit like he did. But first bite. Very good flavors.
I almost
The
wish.
seeds are kind of fun.
I almost wish I made this after dinner because it's such a good palate cleanser.
Like a dessert.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
The interesting thing is obviously you guys didn't see us catch this fish in this video, but any of the fish that we caught, well, the yellow jacks and those mackerels would have been perfect fish to have made with this dish.
So starved.
Everybody's gonna know I'm 40.
Strong enough.
Are you stressing, Victor?
To do what?
I'm having hot flashes for some reason. Must be the old age, huh?
I told you it was Victor's birthday, so here's his birthday cake.
You did?
I used it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Victor. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys. Dennis, look at this cake. That's a work of art.
Oh, did you guys? We
Wait,
shared and ate.
It's a drip. So bad.
So we just had another family dinner. I made the golden tilefish, actually cooked it. You guys saw everyone enjoyed the crudo. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Happy New Year, and until the next one, see you.
We're about to dig in.
My day was over when I didn't get a Speedo in the boat.
You having a bad attitude.
I know.